Welcome to our channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of numismatics, uncovering the intriguing stories behind some of the most valuable coins in history. Today, we are exploring a very rare coin that has captured the hearts of collectors and investors alike, the 1983 1-cent coin, which has recently been known to sell for an astonishing $146 million due to its unique errors and mistakes that make it extraordinarily valuable. So sit back, relax, and join us on this journey as we explore the remarkable tales and surprises that the 1983 1-cent has to offer. To understand why this seemingly ordinary penny has become something of a numismatic legend, we need to dive into its production and the unusual circumstances that led to its elevated value. The 1983 1-cent coin was minted in Denver, Colorado, during a time when the United States was experiencing significant economic changes and adjusting to the challenges posed by inflation. As part of the significant overhaul of the U.S. penny, this particular coin was produced with a new copper-plated zinc composition that was introduced to reduce production costs significantly. In the early 1980s, rising materials costs compelled the U.S. Mint to rethink its approach to making pennies, leading to the transition from the traditional copper alloy to a lighter and less expensive zinc core covered with a thin layer of copper. However, within this context of change, a few key minting errors occurred that would dramatically impact the perceived value of certain coins from that year. The most significant error associated with the 1983 1-cent involves the extremely rare variant known as the double die, which occurs when a coin is incorrectly struck, leading to a misalignment in the design. Essentially, the die that imprints the design on the coin can sometimes shift during the minting process, resulting in a doubling effect on the details like the date and inscriptions. This particular error is exceedingly rare, and while many circulated coins may seem similar at first glance, a keen eye will often reveal the important differences, and this is where the collector's market gets excited. The 1983 double die obverse penny is not just a collector's item but also a prime example of how production anomalies can lead to astonishing prices at auctions. Rare error coins like this one are often coveted by collectors seeking to complete their collections, and the 1983 1-cent has developed into a well-respected emblem of the numismatic world. Remarkably, such pieces often go for hundreds of thousands, potentially millions, at auction settings, depending on their condition and rarity. In addition to the double die error, there is also the presence of an even less common variant, the 1983 1-cent without a mint mark. This variety occurs when coins meant to carry a mint mark are instead stamped without it, adding another layer to the intrigue. Coins that are intended to feature a mint mark may occasionally slip through the cracks due to oversight, and the 1983 variety showcases just how nuanced and complicated the coin manufacturing process can be. Collectors often regard such variants as special because they highlight the errors of the mint, making them not just currency but historical artifacts that tell a fascinating story of American money and manufacturing. The focus on rarity is critical when it comes to coin collecting, and billions of pennies were minted in 1983. Making many of them readily available and relatively inexpensive. Coin economics dictate that the fewer there are of a particular type, the more valuable they can be, particularly if they exhibit noted minting errors. Collectors often engage in competitive bidding when such rare coins come to auction, and it is not unusual for prices to rise dramatically when multiple bidders are vying for a piece. The market for rare coins can mimic trends found in other investment avenues, as scarcity and desirability lead to fluctuations in value over time. The fact that a 1983 1-cent can command such a high price stems from both its rarity and its historical significance within the broader context of American currency history. To put it in perspective, a typical 1983 penny can be found in circulation for just a cent. However, examples with major errors fetch premiums that can astound even the most seasoned collectors. In addition, encapsulated examples that have been graded by professionals, specifically for quality and error type, often see even more heightened prices. Professional grading services add a level of credibility to the coins, confirming their authenticity, condition, and rarity, which is crucial for buyers who are investing significant sums of money. Due to the high stakes involved in coin collecting, many potential buyers are eager to consult with experts and to seek verification from trusted grading companies. As the academic and practical worlds of numismatics continue to evolve, growing interest in coins like the 1983 D1 cent serves as a reminder of the rich tapestry of history woven into currency. For enthusiasts and professional collectors alike, every coin presents a unique window into the economic conditions, social norms, and artistic influences of its time. Beyond mere transactions, a coin can embody the stories of the people who used that money, drawing connections between past and present in a way few artifacts can achieve. In the case of the 1983 D1 cent, the errors illustrate how oversights in manufacturing can create an unintended outcome that becomes a valuable historical artifact. It's worth considering, then, what the future holds for error coins like the 1983 D in an increasingly digital currency landscape. As society shifts more toward electronic forms of payment, physical coins may become more of a novelty. This could contribute to the growing allure of coin collecting as an investment strategy, as savvy collectors recognize that certain coins may hold value and prestige that far exceed their nominal worth. This trend will affect all types of currencies. Old pennies and historic collectible coins such as the 1983 D could see increased demand as people cling to tangible pieces of history. Therefore, if you're considering entering the world of numismatics or if you already are a seasoned investor or enthusiast, understanding the significance of errors like those found on the 1983 D1 cent coin will equip you with the knowledge to identify potential treasures hidden within ordinary change. That subtle difference between striking errors, mint marks, and varieties can unlock unimaginable potential from the everyday items that some may overlook. When it comes to the world of coin collecting, knowledge truly is power. It allows collectors to navigate the complexities of imperfections and unusual characteristics with confidence, bringing them closer to their ultimate goals, whether those are completing a collection or maximizing their investment potential. This level of understanding opens doors to engaging with other collectors and expanding one's knowledge through forums, auctions, conferences, and educational events. The vibrant community surrounding numismatics fosters relationships grounded in a shared appreciation for history, craftsmanship, and the narratives behind currency. Indeed, in the case of the 1983 D1 cent, the convergence of rarity, historical context, and desirability reinforces its status as a grand piece within the numismatic landscape. At the end of the day, whether you are an admirer of beautiful coinage or an aggressive investor looking for the next big score, the story of the 1983 D1 cent serves as a testament to the magic that can arise from the simplest of things, like a penny, showing us how a single error can transform an ordinary object into something of extraordinary value. So as we conclude this exploration of the 1983 D1 cent, we invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you have any experience with rare coins? Have you come across any noteworthy finds in your own collecting journey? Remember to subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories from the world of numismatics, and keep your eyes peeled for the next exciting entry into our series as we continue uncovering the treasures and tales hidden within our currency. Thank you for joining us today, and until next time, keep an eye out for rare coins in your change, as you never know when a historical gem might just be waiting for you. Next, today, we are excited to discuss a legendary coin, the 1997 1 cent, which has garnered considerable attention, recently selling for a remarkable $82 million due to its unique errors and mistakes. This dazzling price tag reflects the complexities of coin collecting, as well as the historical significance, rarity, and errors that can transform a mere penny into $1 million treasure. So, grab your magnifying glass and join us as we explore not only the reasons behind this sky-high valuation but also the fascinating stories enveloping the 1997 1 cent. To start our journey, let us first understand the context of the production of the 1997 1 cent coin. During this time, the U.S. Mint was in a transitional phase, dealing with issues related to production costs and changes in the materials used for coins, all influenced by rising commodity prices, particularly for copper. The century was nearing its end, and the advent of new technologies led the mint to refine its processes, yet it also resulted in the occurrence of various minting errors that would pave the way for certain coins to stand out in the eyes of collectors. In 1997, The mint produced billions of pennies, and while many of these coins were minted flawlessly, the era was not without its challenges, leading to a rare class of era coins that would send shockwaves through the numismatic community. One of the most sought-after versions of the 1997 1 cent is the double die variety. The double die effect occurs when the die used to imprint the coin design shifts slightly, causing the details, such as the date or lettering, to appear doubled. These errors happen infrequently and often result from mechanical misalignments during the minting process. Collectors actively seek double die coins because they represent a unique blending of artistry and error, valuable pieces of history that shine a light on human oversight during manufacturing. The presence of such an error on the 1997 1 cent transforms its value dramatically. While standard examples of the coin may only be worth their face value of 1 cent, a well-preserved double-die variant can fetch hundreds of thousands of dollars at auctions. Collectors are particularly attuned to the fine details of these coins, often scouring through rolls of pennies in search of these elusive treasures. The immense fascination around the 1997 1 cent also stems from other noteworthy errors that occurred during its production. One such error is the misaligned die, which can throw the entire design off-center. These coins not only highlight the mint's manufacturing imperfections but also present a unique aesthetic appeal that captivates numismatists. A misaligned die can create a coin that feels irregular and one-of-a-kind, contributing to a collector's desire for such pieces. Like the double die, misaligned die errors are highly coveted among enthusiasts who appreciate the quirks and idiosyncrasies of era coins. In addition to these striking errors, there is also the enigmatic 1997 1 cent with a smooth edge, which occurs when the planchet, a blank piece of metal before it is struck, may not have been prepared correctly. The edge of a penny is typically reeded to facilitate handling, but sometimes minting mistakes lead to a coin that possesses a smooth edge, adding another layer of rarity and intrigue. Finding such a coin in circulation is nearly impossible, thus making it a prized possession among serious collectors. The rarity of these errors plays a significant role in the stunning valuation of the 1997 1 cent, suggesting that sometimes the allure of a coin lies not in its intended design but rather in the unique imperfections that set it apart. To explore the economic implications surrounding the 1997 1 cent, consider the concept of rarity versus demand. The U.S. Mint produced an excess of pennies in 1997, which means that many of the coins remain in circulation, available even decades later. However, for every ordinary penny minted, there exists only a small handful of era variants, creating a significant disparity. This imbalance leads to increased competition among collectors to acquire these era coins, further driving up their market value. Once collectors learn about the existence of these rare coins, their stories and monetary worth spread rapidly throughout the numismatic community, creating a fervor of interest and excitement that can elevate prices to astronomical levels, such as the $82 million sale price we've seen associated with the 1997 1 cent. Collectors often participate in high-stake auctions, where rarity and condition converge to create heated bidding wars. As collectors vie for ownership of unique pieces like the 1997 1 cent, prices can skyrocket as individuals see the potential for an investment return in the future, as acquiring a historical artifact brings both prestige and monetary benefits. Furthermore, it's essential to acknowledge the role of professional grading services in determining the monetary value of coins like the 1997 1 cent. Professional numismatic grading provides an objective means of assessing a coin's quality, authenticity, and rarity, which are all critical factors influencing the value assigned to it in the marketplace. Coins that have received high grades from reputable grading companies are often more valuable due to their perceived quality and the integrity offered by professional verification. A well-preserved 1997 1 cent, accompanied by a high grade and notable errors, would attract bids from serious investors, inherently contributing to the dramatic price points we observe today. Investors in era coins like the 1997 1 cent may see these coins not as mere collectibles but as tangible assets that can appreciate over time, similarly to antiques or real estate. As the market for era coins continues to flourish, many are encouraged to explore the potential of investing in numismatics, seeking out rare varieties that may offer financial rewards down the line. These sets the stage for how era coins become vital in discussions around investment opportunities and financial security, often bridging the gap between passion and profit. Of course, as we discuss the 1997 1 cent, it becomes relevant to consider the implications of future production and technology on coin values. As society moves toward digital payments and virtual currency, the necessity for physical currency, including coins, diminishes. This shift may further exalt the status of rare coins, especially era pieces that have become iconic representations of the past. As fewer people handle physical coins, the items that remain preserved and maintained through diligent collections may see a surge in interest and worth. While we may not know what the future holds for physical currency, one certainty lies in the fact that era coins embody not just currency history but the evolving nature of collecting itself, bridging the past with the present and indeed the future of monetary transactions. Therefore, for those looking to enter the enchanting realm of coin collecting or for dedicated enthusiasts hoping to add exciting pieces to their collections, especially the 1997 1 cent, understanding the array of errors, mistakes, and their potential worth is vital. One of the most alluring aspects of coin collecting is the thrill of the hunt, a process that often requires perseverance, diligent research, and an insatiable curiosity. Imagine the excitement of sifting through rolls of pennies, keeping your eyes peeled for those elusive errors, and feeling the rush as you uncover a coin that could transform your collection forever. It's this mixture of history, economics, craftsmanship, and passion that helps unite collectors and investors around the concept of rare coins. Moreover, the stories surrounding era coins like the 1997 1 cent serve as compelling narratives that capture the imagination of both seasoned numismatics and newcomers alike. They highlight the value of imperfection in an otherwise mundane world, reminding us that sometimes the things we overlook, or those that appear insignificant, hold surprising significance. Making a portion of our day-to-day lives extraordinary is precisely what fuels passions and hobbies for so many. In summary, the 1997 1 cent, with its various errors categorized as sheer examples of unique naivete in minting processes, demonstrates how one man's mistake can potentially turn into another's fortune, encapsulating humanity's enduring relationship with currency. Whether you consider yourself a collector or a casual observer of the enchanting world of coins, we encourage you to keep your eyes peeled for unique pieces in your change, as you never know when you may come across a remarkable find that could very well encapsulate a piece of numismatic history. So as we wrap up this exploration of the treasured 1997 1 cent, we invite our viewers to engage with us in the comments below. Share your experiences with era coins, or let us know if you have ever stumbled across a rare piece in your collection or travels. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more intriguing stories, insights, and delightful discoveries within the ever-enriching world of numismatics as we continue our journey together, uncovering the forgotten and extraordinary tales of money that define our past. Thank you for joining us today. Stay curious, and keep searching for those hidden treasures that might await in your pocket change. Last, today, we have an incredible tale to unravel about the 2009 1 cent coin, a seemingly ordinary penny that has gained extraordinary notoriety in the numismatic community, fetching a staggering price of $18 million due to its remarkable errors and mistakes. Intrigued? You should be. This penny is not just a relic of currency, it embodies a confluence of historical significance, rare minting errors, and market dynamics that make it a standout piece in the world of collectible coins. Join us as we delve into the fascinating details surrounding this specific coin, exploring the conditions of its production, the errors it carries, and the value it has achieved in the eyes of collectors around the globe. To create this iconic penny, the U.S. Mint was operating under specific guidelines to honor the bicentennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The year 2009 marked an important anniversary, and the Mint introduced a series of special designs for the pennies that celebrated the different stages of Lincoln's life. These designs were meant to not only commemorate Lincoln's legacy but also highlight the changes in the American society he shaped. The Mint produced 4 distinct designs that year, each representing a significant moment in Lincoln's life, and while these coins would be highly sought after because of their unique qualities, the production process was not without its imperfections. In the midst of celebrating Lincoln's legacy, the Mint encountered various situations that led to an array of exceptional errors on some 2009 1-cent coins. Collectors often focus on errors produced during the minting process to gauge the value of coins, and this is where the 2009 1-cent shines. Among the notable errors is the well-known doubled die error. This occurs when the coin is struck with a die that has been misaligned, causing some of the engraving to appear doubled. Collectors consider doubled die coins to be among the most exciting finds, as they display distinctive features that catch the eye and stir wonder. The 2009 1-cent coins featuring the doubled die error feature a unique design on the obverse, particularly around the date and the inscriptions. Rarely do you come across a penny that embodies imperfections of such magnitude, generating a fierce demand among collectors. According to industry experts, identified examples of the 2009 1-cent with the double die error can reach prices far beyond their nominal value, making them noteworthy artifacts in the world of coin collecting. Additionally, the rarity of the 2009 double die Lincoln penny contributes to its value. While billions of pennies are produced annually, only a small handful of these error coins exist. The lack of supply paired with high demand compiles to create a scenario where prices soar, and the prospect of finding one of these errors in circulation remains a tantalizing challenge for collectors. Another notable error from the 2009 1-cent coin is the mintage error, which involves a variety of issues during the production phase. These include coins that may have received incompletely struck designs or those that have been improperly aligned. Such mistakes can render the coins visually distinct from their standard counterparts, while adding drama to the narrative of their existence. Notably, the 2009 1-cent coins that had issues with their struck designs, leaving key features either faint or partially visible, create an allure that cannot be overlooked. These errors provide a fascinating glimpse into the manufacturing process and showcase how, even amidst the precision required in coinage, human error can yield valuable results. These production errors only heighten the excitement surrounding the 2009 1-cent as more collectors begin to appreciate the rarity and unique circumstances that accompany these coins. Some buyers are drawn to the concept of collecting errors as a form of investment. Coins from 2009 are already considered desirable due to their limited release. However, the possibilities of extraordinary defects and the stories they carry can create an even stronger case for long-term investment decisions. As with any collectible, the market demand for error coins can fluctuate, but the compelling backstory of a penny that can create so much fascination often consolidates collectors' interests, anchoring the value through emotional ties to Lincoln's legacy. The concept of demand intertwines closely with awareness, and the influence that platforms like this YouTube channel can foster through engagement helps potential collectors learn more about rare finds like the 2009 1-cent. Raising awareness and showcasing first-hand accounts of collectible coins can drive attraction towards the entire numismatic community. Auctions for these unique pieces over time have created myriad stories of people finding these rarities in the wild, prompting more enthusiasts to explore the potential hidden within ordinary pockets of change. Furthermore, the branding around the 2009 1-cent coins covers emotional and historical aspects, tying them back to Lincoln's legacy and elevating their desirability. Beyond the scope of error coins, this talk about the broader context of coin value leads us to consider the collector community and its role in shaping the market. The 2009 1-cent has garnered a fan base devoted to Lincoln and the stories encapsulated in the various designs released during that year. Specifically, the story of a particular lineage of coins that commemorate significant events within American history adds multi-layered appeal to collectors driven both by financial interest and those with genuine appreciation for historical connections. The awareness that spreads among collectors, fueled by excitement over such an era, often leads to a deeper appreciation of how mistakes in manufacturing can be turned into valuable pieces of history. Each coin that has been produced serves as a time capsule, encapsulating the economic realities and cultural sentiments of the era in which it was struck. Moreover, as more collectors become invested in pieces like the 2009 1-cent, we find that communities are formed around these shared interests. Forums, clubs, and online marketplaces contribute to discussions about best practices for identifying and valuing era coins. Such communal exchanges often lead to enthusiastic bidding wars when coins come up for auction, as collectors race to secure ownership of a piece they perceive to be rare or valuable. In the case of the 2009 1 cent, the thrill experienced by collectors bidding on these coins can be attributed to the storytelling that accompanies them, how particular pieces might symbolize not just a currency value but an entire story wrapped in American identity. As we further examine the dynamics of the market surrounding the 2009 1 cent, it becomes evident that a well-preserved coin can lead to substantially higher values. Professional grading companies assess the quality of coins and assign numeric grades based on their condition, which ultimately reflects on the resale price. Coins that receive higher grades for their clarity and fewer blemishes can elevate their market value, often moving collectors to seek professional services in order to secure the best possible preservation techniques. A high-graded 2009 1 cent that carries an unmissable error can often reach prices in the millions, guided by well-informed buyers aware of the coin's significance and rarity. Many collectors take great care in ensuring that their finds are well preserved, recognizing the potential that these coins hold in the ever-shifting landscape of the collectibles market. To add even more layers to this already complex narrative, potential investors must consider external factors influencing coin values. Supply chain issues, economic trends, and shifts in collector demographics can each play a role in the pricing ecosystem surrounding specific coins. As the demand for era coins rises due to the rich storytelling behind them, marketing avenues, including YouTube, online forums, and specialized coin shows, have all created a vibrant marketplace where rare coins can thrive. In the age of technology, collectors have unparalleled access to information that shapes their understanding and appreciation of era coins, opening discussions about genres within the numismatic community. Each of these factors reinforces the notion that coins such as the 2009 1 cent are not just currency but also art, history, and investment potential rolled into one, making each piece truly multifaceted. As we wrap up this exploration of the 2009 1 cent and its stunning journey to a valuation of $18 million, we invite you to share your thoughts, experiences, and inquiries relating to era coins in the comments. Join a community that appreciates how even the smallest errors can create significant opportunities for collectors and investors alike. We encourage you to delve deeper into this thrilling area of coin collecting, reminding you that every coin you touch may have a fascinating story waiting to be uncovered. At the heart of this narrative lies the central truth that coins can serve as vessels of history, connecting generations across time while also acting as intriguing avenues for investment. We are grateful for your company on this narrative-rich adventure, and we invite you to subscribe for more in-depth explorations of coins, collecting strategies, and the beautiful complexities found within our shared monetary history. Keep your curiosity alive, and who knows? The next extraordinary find could be lurking just beneath the surface of your pocket change. Thank you for joining us today, and always remember that a penny can indeed make history.